YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about a prophetic dream I had in 2025, and this one is about the cross. It's about the Simpsons, and it's about Yahweh. Now that's a pretty weird combination, but yeah, I think it's a pretty interesting dream and stuff. Now, it's in the dream. Pretty much the way it started was that it was really weird. Pretty much like it was and pretty much a Simpsons episode. The dream began as like a Simpsons episode and stuff. Where in the Simpsons episode, they said that pretty much, it's life was beginning to get more boring, dull, and bland, and slowly the Simpsons were becoming more and more realistic. And pretty much some character, like I think Solitary Bob or some other serial killer character, tried to like change things. And pretty much what happened was that somehow these people they transformed into the Crossed. And the Crossed comic is like this comic about these like rapist zombies and stuff. And pretty much these like rapist zombies and all that, they go and like you torture people, mutilate people, and if they spit on you, or like their fluids, like their blood, their saliva, the urine, the sexual fluids, they get on you, you become one of them, and it's like pretty much that started happening. I think Bart Simpson became cross, he started like killing people and stuff, and then like kind of it flashed to like some some girl that I personally know. She was like working as like a news reporter in like Wellington. Like Wellington is the capital city in New Zealand. She was working at like the puppet. There was like this wrestling match that was happening, and she was like reporting on that. Then I cut to her like reporting as some kind of news reporter in a mobile van in the zoo for some reason. There's like a zoo in Wellington, and I plan to visit it to kind of see what's going on. And then pretty much it cuts back to like I don't know the cross virus happening, and it's like there's like a whole cross outbreak in Wellington, and it's like I think it's like either me, yeah, I was in the dream like doing stuff, and most of it's not really that relevant to the dream, but I was like surviving the cross apocalypse, and I fell into the water. I saw like Bart Simpson's head being cut off, and it was like his head fell in the water somehow, and it was like a whole Simpsons episode and stuff about the cross, and pretty much the cross virus was happening. Like the Simpsons were kind of being affected with like the cross virus somehow, and pretty much it's like the same like girl that I know who was like reporting on the news and stuff. I saw her being surrounded by like a bunch of cross who are like rapist zombies, and then I heard like Yahweh's voice, like Yahweh, the God of like the Bible, the God of like the Old Testament and like the Old Covenant. I saw his voice. I heard his voice like above him. He was speaking. He spoke something which I can't remember, and light came out, and pretty much it stunned all the crossed, and pretty much all the crossed got stunned and all that, and pretty much like she got a chance to run away. Pretty much like they were gonna surround her and do all kinds of messed up things to her and stuff. And then the cross and all that kind of stuff like got stunned, and then another thing happened. I saw this like cartoon demon that looked like Art the Clown from Terrifier, and I kind of knew that it was like someone who was like him. Like this movie called Terrifier, which is about this demonic clown that like murders people and mutilates people and stuff. And pretty much this like demon began to like write like to kind of like he basically like wrote his name and shit and stuff in the bathroom of like this mall, and people were trying to check it out. I think it was like the Simpsons were trying to check it out and stuff, and like they were trying to check it out, and then like somehow them touching the shit like caused the cross virus to be broken out. So pretty much in the dream it said that like the cross virus was like breaking out, and it's like pretty much what caused the cross virus, what causes, I guess, all zombie apocalypses in general is apparently demon excrement, like the excrement from demons, and like the bloods and the fluids of the demons. So apparently, if you get the cross virus, it kind of somehow makes you like demonic and stuff in some kind of way, which is weird. And like this and all that, and then the dream ends with me talking to some girl, and it's like I'm somehow like Bruce Wayne for some reason. Like she thinks I'm Bruce Wayne, or like similar to Bruce Wayne. We have this strange flirtatious interaction, and the dream ends. Now, I gotta say, I think part of this dream was like kind of like based off my imagination. I think the other part of this was prophetic. Like I'm not claiming it's fully prophetic, but I think that it has some real truth in it. Like so, pretty much what this dream is trying to say in a nutshell is that the cross virus and like the zombie apocalypse and all that kind of stuff, it was apparently is going to be caused by demon excrement, a demon spawn. The origin of the cross virus is actually like demonic fluid. So pretty much the cross are like rapist zombies, and these rapist zombies apparently the way this rapist zombie outbreak is gonna happen is by a demon excrement. Because in the movie Terrifier, there's like a whole bathroom scene and stuff where like Al the Clown puts a whole bunch of excrement on the walls and stuff, and like it says his name in excrement and stuff, and the guy has to like clean it up and all that stuff. So pretty much what I think it's saying is that the cross virus was actually originally began by like by like demon excrement, and like people like touched the demon excrement and they became like demons and stuff pretty much. So it's like the doctrine of demons. I kind of have a feeling that this happened like thousands of years ago, and this is like kind of like the whole cross virus is about like some kind of ancient pre-flood demonic kind of virus and stuff. It also shows like showing me personal details about the future, which I'm not gonna elaborate on because it's personal. It's not really for like anyone else. It's also showing that I guess Yahweh is gonna protect people during the zombie apocalypse. Like God's gonna protect people. Like I'm not saying there's anything wrong with like New Testament or Jesus, but apparently Yahweh's gonna protect people. And it also shows that I think the Simpsons must be like some kind of demonic invention or something. Because there's like this whole conspiracy idea that the Toon World, like there's like this cartoon world that like you can access, like it's a realm of cartoons. And I think that like some cartoons might be demonic. I think the Simpsons could actually be a demonic thing. Like pretty much I think the reason why the Simpsons can predict things, because this is the idea the Simpsons predicts everything, is because it's actually inspired by like demonic tales and demonic fables and stuff. I basically think it's some kind of form of divination. It's like the New Testament, the Bible says there's such a thing as the doctrine of demons, and I think this is a doctrine of demons, the Simpsons. So I think the Simpsons is demonic. And, I kind of think that's what's going on, because I basically what I think happened is that this is a demonic dream that I had. And then for some reason, Yahweh, like, hijacked the demonic dream and used it to kind of show me some things about, like, the demons. Like, I'm not 100% claiming it's Yahweh. Maybe it's some other supernatural being pretending to be Yahweh. Or, like, it's just my imagination making it up. But if it's not, then I guess Yahweh's in this dream. So, yeah. Take with his dream what you will. Pray on it. Check out the Nephilim and clowns, and check out, like, this Garth Ennis, and check out, like, the origins of Crossfires. Because apparently Garth Ennis, when he made up the idea of the cross story, he got it from his dream with these like evil zombies, these evil people invading his house, and then they were just doing whatever, right? So yeah, I'm Enzo Dreamer. I'm out. Peace.